Inflation is falling. The latest read from the Consumer Price Index, better known as CPI, revealed that prices rose 6.4% in January, higher than the 6.2% economists predicted, but still the seventh monthly decline in a row. Back in June, prices were up 9.1%. Let's bring in a pro trader, Tim Biggam, joining us now with Delta Derivatives. And what's your reaction and the market reaction, Tim?
Yeah, a little bit hotter than expected, but not overly hot, Angie. So certainly the bond market muted reaction, to say the least. Stocks initially sold off after the release, but rallied after that. So I think the market accepting the fact that inflation is probably here to stay. They were hoping, a month ago for a big pullback in inflation, but I think a number that certainly isn't too hot will be okay with the market going forward.
What are you doing with your money this week?
Yeah, really using relative value more than anything. We saw the NASDAQ be the big outperformer to start the year. I trimmed out of that, rotated into Dow stocks. Now that that's converged a lot, starting to put money back into NASDAQ, which has pulled back more than the Dow stocks, and trim out of those Dow, which kind of were flat here. And also keeping an eye on Microsoft, which, even though it had bad earnings, is right at a key inflection point around that 275. We'll see if that breaks out. If that does convincingly, I think that could lead the market higher as well.
As you're watching unusual options activity, what's your trade of the day for us, Tim?
Yeah, taking a look at a lot of these, crypto stocks saw big call buying a while ago, finally being rewarded here. They had a short-term rally pulled back, but we saw an explosion higher, breaking out to fresh highs here. So I followed along with it earlier, continuing to follow along, but taking advantage of the fact they're overpaying for these upside calls. So I'm buying the underlyings like Coin, MicroStrategy, selling these expensive calls against it to hedge, leaning bullishly with the call buyer, but hedging that, to say the least, in the crypto space.
Thank you, Tim. Have a wonderful rest of your trading week.
You too. Thanks, Ann. Take care.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.